The world of sports card content creation is wide, and within that ocean of content, there's a mix of stuff that I think is amazing and stuff that I think is really pretty terrible. In this video, I'm going to go over a few channels that I think are really great, with a particular emphasis on those channels that aren't that well known, i.e. have less subscribers than they really should. If you do visit any of these channels, please let them know that Sports Cards once again sent you there. Let's get into this. Now, some of the channels that are my very favorites do have pretty large followings, so for example, my favorite sports card channels are probably Chasing Cardboard and Baseball Card Collector Investor Dealer, but since they're both well known in the sports card world, I'm not going to go into those kinds of channels here. This is more to help you find some smaller channels that you may enjoy. Generally, I won't mention anything that has over about 3K followers at the very maximum, though most of these will actually be channels even much smaller than that. I also like to enjoy a variety of different types of channels. Sometimes a channel that is very collectors oriented is what I'd like to watch. Sometimes I'd rather dig into something related to the card market. Sometimes I'd rather see some people making moves at card shows in a vlog style video. So the channels here all have a variety of different kinds of focus areas within the hobby. But I like all those areas and enjoy content in all those spaces. And by the way, these channels are mentioned in no particular order. Number 1, Sports Card Show, formerly known as Ziggy No. Now, I wanted to mention Ziggy's channel here first for a couple of reasons. Firstly, if you want an ongoing stream of introductions to new channels, his channel is a great one to bounce off from. He has a regular, almost daily video called Sports Card Shoutout, in which he shares some highlights from a handful of different content creators' recent videos, with a specific focus quite often on highlighting smaller channels that are bringing something good into the hobby content space. He's also someone that's also just very communicative, sometimes so much so that it gets him in trouble, but I really enjoy who he is and what he brings to the table. Number 2, Josh Unboxed. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I have a special place in my heart for lower end cards. While the historical significance of some high-end vintage cards or the beautiful design of some new short printed flawless rookie patch autos or something are both things I really appreciate, I also really love things like the cheap 90s basketball inserts or low-end rookies of some of my favorite players. Josh Unboxed is all about the lower end of the card spectrum, and he gives some great insights and experiences from his efforts to buy and sell cards in this lower end range. I also really appreciate how transparent he is in his videos, giving us a look at how the numbers work out for him on his eBay store, and he just seems like a really good guy. I enjoy watching videos from people I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy just hanging out with in real life. Number 3, Infinite Investment Game. I really enjoy hearing the takes offered on Infinite Investment Game's channel. He's got some good insights into certain collecting spaces that I don't have much knowledge about, like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, but he's also very involved in the sports card spaces where I tend to find myself most often. I did an interview on his channel once back like a month ago or something, and just as a human being, Christopher is just a really good dude. On his channel, he talks about a lot of hobby-relevant topics, especially things related to the nature of the card market and different things affecting its trajectory. Number 4, Paolo Man. At first, I wasn't actually going to include Paolo Man on this video, but that's just because I assumed he had a lot more subscribers than he actually does. Realizing he has less than 3,000 is really quite a surprise to me. He's got an infectious love for the hobby that really just makes you smile. He's a collector's collector, and his channel is one of my favorite pure collector's channels. You're not going to his channel to get like insights into the sports card market or something like that. You're going to his channel for his awesome personality and for the absolute purity of his love for the hobby. Highly recommended. Number 5, Roland with FD. The next channel I'm going to talk about is just on the edge of getting 3,000 subscribers, so by the time I actually release this video, maybe he's already gone over that threshold I set for this video. FD is another content creator in this space who has an infectious kind of personality that just draws you in. He's got good insights into different aspects of sports cards. He has a nice variety of content, from interviews to sharing his plays to visiting sports card shops to just discussing various hobby topics. I like the variety and I like his personality. Makes for an enjoyable channel to watch. Number 6, Women of the Hobby. This channel is a conversation-oriented channel between two women hobbyists with a different pair featured on each episode. I enjoy the discussion-oriented nature of the videos and really enjoy hearing from female voices within the male-dominated space of card collecting. The topics from episode to episode are quite diverse, based on the kind of focus areas of the two specific people in that particular episode. But good stuff. Number 7, Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. Now, I spent like 10 minutes going through my subscriptions page just trying to find this particular channel because for the life of me I couldn't remember its name. But the fact that I searched for it for that long just to suggest to you this channel should tell you something. This guy is one of those collectors, and he's got an infectious personality. I mean, just look at his card wall backdrop and you'll get a sense for just how much he loves sports cards. This is a channel you go to kind of like Paolo Man's channel if you're just looking for a channel of someone who loves sports cards in a very pure way and who has a personality that's just fun. Number 8, Lively Card Collector. This channel is a great one to check out if you enjoy vlog-style shopping for cards in the wild kind of videos. I enjoy Lively Card Collector, so I find it fun to just kind of watch his videos to hang out with him as he goes out looking for boxes to buy and then rip. They aren't necessarily the kind of videos I'm always in the mood for, but when I am, it's a great channel to just kind of hang out with. Number 9, History Through Cards. I love sports card history. I find it a bit of a shame that the videos on my channel that tend to get the least amount of views are my sports card history related videos, but I keep making them on occasions just because I love sports card history and I really enjoy making those videos. The History Through Cards channel is a great resource for just spending some time sinking into some card history. No bells and whistles here on this channel, but just straight card history. It's nice. Number 10, Autographs 2000. I've just recently been doing research to get back into trying to get cards autographed through the mail, TTM. I'm sure I'm going to get way more into it once I move back to the States in a few months, but in the meantime, I'm just getting myself set up to be ready for it. And this channel has been fun to keep me motivated in doing that. I also appreciate how he shares little stories about each player he gets an autograph of, as I also learn about players I either didn't really know about or I had long forgotten about. Number 11. Vintage Sanctuary. This is a newer channel that I discovered after Ty from Bench Clear Media interviewed him. He's a newer collector in the vintage realm and I really enjoy what he's doing. His videos intertwine a decent amount of baseball history as well, which I really like. Number 12. Matt's Card Shop. I always enjoy seeing videos from hobbyists who live in different parts of the world, such as Matt here from Australia. I don't always agree with his takes on which players to buy and not buy, but my favorite videos of his are his updates on the cards he sends to the US to sell on consignment. Consignment to me makes most sense for international sellers wanting to sell in a market that don't live in, and I like learning about his experiences with that. Number 13, 1 Million Cubs Project. This channel I treat a little bit more like a podcast than I do as a YouTube channel. The long form videos aren't often things I just want to sit at my computer watching, but if I'm going on an hour-long drive, I really enjoy popping on one of these videos and listening as I drive. I appreciate the particular approach to making money in the hobby that is approached here by Bo. It's less about quick flips and shiny fancy stuff and more about the slow grind of building up a stream of inventory to be able to make a full-time go out of sports cards. Plus, it's just an enjoyable hangout-like channel where it feels very welcoming and comfortable, like hanging out with a friend. Number 14, Cajun Cardboard. The thing I like most about this channel is the focus on cool looking 1990s Michael Jordan inserts. This channel has got a lot of that. My favorite part is the Explore the Card series where he just goes into depth into one specific cool looking card, usually a Michael Jordan insert from the 90s. I'm here for that. Number 15, Someone Talk to Kean. This is another channel on the verge of 3K subscribers, so almost too big to make this list, but I enjoy Kean and his channel quite a bit. It's mostly a channel for card style vlogs, so it's another one of those channels I enjoy specifically if I'm in the mood to virtually go to a card show. Number 16, Inglorious P. This is another channel that I think of as a little bit like a podcast, a little bit more than a video. If I'm going on a shorter car ride, it's not uncommon for me to listen to the most recent of Inglorious P's audios from his videos. He's got some good insights into different things related to the card market. It's a good listen. Number 17, Mike Summer. This channel just straight up is his podcast from a different platform that he just simply puts onto YouTube, so there's nothing to watch here, just things to listen to. So another one that's very good for medium length car rides. I really enjoy the topics he chooses to talk about, and he always seems to make really good decisions on who to interview. I'd say it's one of my favorite podcasts. Number 18, Sports Cards Weekly. I think for a channel so early on in its life and already having really good quality content, it bodes really well for its future. Plus, the dude here is just an enjoyable dude. Another one of those channels made by someone who just seems like he'd be cool to hang out with. Number 19, Bobbles and Ball Cards. This is a good channel for a variety of hobby discussions, with a bit more of a vintage and junk wax era kind of lean, but he's got a little bit of everything else here, and I enjoy quite a lot of what he's doing. It's good stuff. Number 20, Reindeer Studios. This channel is quite different than anything else on here. This guy is an artist. He creates sports card inspired art that is just phenomenal. He uses a variety of different mediums, but it always turns out great. My 9-year-old daughter really loves watching videos of people making art, so this one I can watch with my daughter. It's a really awesome channel. Now, I'm sure there's others I've missed. When I was making this list, I was going through my subscriptions list and looking back through the past couple of weeks. So if there's a channel that I really love that hasn't posted anything in the last like week or 10 days or something, I might have missed it. And there's other great channels out there too. There's a number of channels I almost wanted to include, but I was trying to keep it to 20. But there's a lot of good channels out there, small and large. So I hope this list has been useful for you. If you do visit any of these channels, let them know that Sports Cards once again sent you there. Maybe they'll come check it out as well. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Peace.